Hello guys, welcome back to the Southampton career mode. We are entering the January transfer window today, so please do keep your concerns in the comment section and suggestions coming in for the transfer window itself. We do have money to spend. We are looking to spend it. I just don't really know where. So do let me know. One thing we know that we for sure are doing is playing Manchester United. As you can see from that calendar, we have them once in the league, once in the FA Cup, and twice in the Carabao Cup within the space of 4 bloody weeks. So, see, within the space of 3 weeks, from the 7th to the 27th, just 20 days between the fixtures. Unbelievable, Jeff. So we'll play Liverpool, we'll sim the first leg of the Carabao Cup, and then play United in the FA Cup. Play Wolves, and that will be today's episode, and then by the next episode I'll be able to take on board your feedback for the transfer window and act on it accordingly. Not looking to sell anyone, looking to buy, but don't know where and or who, but that's where you come in. So please come in to the comment section and tell me what to do. Dude, of course, make sure that you drop the video a like as ever. It really helps the content and push the channel to new people. Make sure you're checking out the F1 content as well. That's been doing really well of late since I got back from Paris. So thank you very much indeed for your support on that. And make sure that you're following me over on Twitch as well, so you can come and watch the recording of all the content live, as well as make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the content as it comes to you in edited video format. Right, let's crack on. It's Liverpool away first, and this is a big one for the league. It's 4th versus 5th. Right, Liverpool's starting lineup. Alisson in goal as expected. Arnau Martinez, Bonzman, Bavard, Roman Brown, and Tino Livramento in their defensive line. Julian Brandt, Gertrude, and Gavi sit behind Rodrigo, Nunez, and Gakpo as Liverpool look kind of familiar, but also kind of not. If anything, Brown and Livramento, being two former Southampton players, mean that we have a bit more knowledge of how they should play than most sides. That said, with a completely different midfield three, that could entirely change the way that Liverpool go about their business. If they... Oh, that was well done, Ches. If they go about their business by gifting me possession like that all day, every day, I'll be very, very happy indeed. A little deflection on the pass out. There's the press. It started already from Liverpool, and it might just be working too. Rodrigo, big save. Very big save, but he was offside. That is one hell of a ball. Rodrigo has Darwin Nunez in the middle to aim for, but we've got Mohamed Salisu. Julian Brandt, excellently done. Oh, and it's just as good a cross. What a save. Again, offside. Oh, wait. I don't really know quite how to describe that, but Cody Gakpo just went into feline mode, I think. That was rather odd. He's still going! He's still going! He's stuck! Oh, he's up. He's alright. Don't panic. He's fine. The shit happened there then. Hello, TikTok. Sulemana. We did check his stats after the last episode, so we questioned his end product in numbers in the last video, and Sulemana isn't actually offering anywhere near as much as you might like him to, being the highest rated player on the team. Ludovic Blas, however, certainly is finding the end product more often than not. He was in sensational form in the last episode, and already he's continuing that on into this one. We lead by a goal to nil at Anfield, in front of the Kop. Lovely ball into Sulemana, Scamacca, Blas, and Tierney. Deliver across. Oh, what a ball as well! Similar reaction, Gianluca. Similar reaction. Alisson denies Gianluca Scamacca a second best goal I've ever scored. In the last episode, he scored a truly unbelievable goal against Chelsea. And he's very nearly followed it up in the very next fixture. It's Tino Livramento. It's a lovely ball inside. Gavi! Wow. Really couldn't have come any closer, could he, Gavi? That was not where that throw was supposed to go as well. It was supposed to go out towards Sulemana. And if I concede now, I'm pissed. Pissed. I can't quite believe that's just happened. Liverpool 1, Southampton 1. We've had plenty of issues dealing with the press, but I definitely didn't throw it there. And that's annoying. And then the attempted save is questionable at best. Oh, Dominic, you've not done yourself any favours there, pal. They're going to come undone if they keep doing it. Dest and Blas. Conor Gallagher keeps thinking about breaking beyond that midfield line and then just doesn't. If he, for once, actually pushes, we might find ourselves in a position to actually get in behind their defensive line. That's a loose ball. Conor Gallagher forward there. Suleiman is trying to get in behind the defensive line. Here now is Smith Rowe. Looking for Skamaka. And Kieran Tierney back to Gianluca. Power at the near post, and that's going in. The travelling fans are celebrating once more. Gianluca Skamaka continues to be the main man through the middle up top for us, and that's 2-1. Hopefully we can withstand the pressures of Manchester United for the majority of the games. Thankfully, the Carabao Cup semi-final is over 2 legs, so we can sim the first and hopefully get a decent first leg result to build on when we play the second leg in the next episode. Although, if you watch the RTG on the main channel, you know that simming the first leg of a Carabao Cup semi-final doesn't always go that well for you. So I don't know if we'll suffer the same fate here or not. 4-0 and a man down inside the first half in the RTG save. So it can't go any worse than that, surely. Less than 15 minutes to go here. And Livakovic is ensuring that we keep the current 2-1 lead. Cody Gakpo going off for them, I think, there. And probably Mo Salah on in his place. No, it's Nico Gonzalez. Underneath this is Benjamin Pavard, but it's tame and comfortable for Livakovic. Ravella, I spun brilliantly. Look at the space for Conor Gallagher here. It's a brilliant ball. This surely is going to be the goal that seals it. Conor, lad, you've got to bury that, man. You really got to bury that. To not even hit the target is just straight up embarrassing from him there. Wow. If Liverpool find an equaliser, guess who we're all going to be staring at in the dressing room and muttering under our breath about? And that'll be game for us. Conor Gallagher could have sealed it. And he could maybe have gotten himself an assist there. But we won't get either. We don't need either. It's a win and 3 points at Anfield, which is a great start to the day. Could have been more comfortable, but doesn't matter. Now then, match 1 of 4 in the month of January against Manchester United coming up next. I think the first one is the... Jesus, they won 6-2 at Goodison Park, Man United. Semi-final of the Carabao Cup upcoming. 6-2, they just won. That makes me very, very, very nervous about what's coming next. Ollie Watkins, I don't know what to do with him yet. If you guys decide that you would like me to sell him, then we know that there's been some interest in him, so that's good news. Transfer bid for Sulemana here. Who's that from? Tottenham. 120 million. Now, we sold Carlos Alcaraz, but that was because it was Barcelona. This would be a purely financial decision, and I don't know as I'd really be able to replace him with anyone that would do much more. I haven't gotten much out of my wingers at all in this Southampton save, so I don't know as replacing Sulemana would be the way forward. I think I'll be doing it for the sake of doing it, so I don't think I'm going to do it. Up first, Manchester United, then Manchester United. Carabao Cup football first leg semi-final. We lost 4-2 to Arsenal in the RTG in the first leg. We were 4-0 and a man down before half-time. We actually dived into the second half of that game to try and stop it from getting worse, and were able to score 2 goals and halve the deficit, which was very much needed. Hopefully here we won't suffer a similar fate. And so far in the opening 15 minutes or so, we've actually been pretty decent offensively and defensively. No shots yet, but we do look pretty solid. And if Man United just scored 6 in their very last game, we are going to have to be solid to keep them quiet. Oh, lovely ball. Blas breaks the line. And Ludovic, he and Skamaka at the minute are the 2 informed players for us. We have ourselves a 1-0 lead in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against the Red Devils. It might not last, but at least we know we can threaten them and damage them. You never know. Maybe we might be in for another if Skamaka could stay onside. The side that just scored 6 against Everton, we've just kept a clean sheet against. That's pretty impressive. Manchester City beat Spurs by 4-1. I think, provided we can beat Manchester United or at least avoid defeat in the second leg, I think it might be City we have in the final, don't you? Manchester United line up this time with David De Gea still in goal for them. Ben White at right back, Skriniar, Botman and HATTRICK at left back for a lack of any real quality at left back in the squad at all. Dawson Minton, Patreon player, in there in midfield. Fofana and Bruno Guimaraes as well. Anthony, Rashford and Victor Osimhen leads the line for them. Some changes for me from the midweek game as well. James Ward-Prowse is in. Ibrahim is on the left and Ollie Watkins is up top. This will probably be Ollie Watkins' first and or last attempt to either earn a move. First attempt to earn a move or last attempt to keep his spot at the club. Either which way, something is happening with Ollie Watkins in this transfer window. A decision has to be made. And I think you guys are going to be the ones to make it, ultimately. We would like to get through in the FA Cup, though. We've only won the Europa Conference League so far. So we'd very much like to add plenty more trophies to that tally this season if we can. The FA Cup would be a great place to start. Come on then, Ollie, what have you got? Serginho Dest is running. The end. Sulemana. There's Ollie. Oh, there is Ollie! Is he reliable? Ollie Watkins. Do we sell him and recall Armando Broja from his loan spell? Do we sell him and sign someone else? Do we just keep Ollie Watkins? I don't know! Anthony. Fofana. Alright, Victor, chill, pal. Calm down. Corner for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford from that far side to deliver it in, which he does well, but Ibrahim equally matched to it. Rashford again. Osimhen, Rashford. This is dangerous. Still, Man United might find an equaliser. They'll take this one shorter though. Rashford into Anthony. Onto his left. Man on the edge of the box. Rashford still with him too. Doesn't pass to anyone. Then gives it to Marcus. We somehow have kept that out. Skriniar gets to it. Osimhen's going to win that header, isn't he? Not going to beat him in the air with Nicolo Ravella. Bruno Guimaraes. Anthony with the runner. And it's a genius ball that couldn't have opened up my defensive line anymore. That was just simple, for lack of a better phrase. One through ball. One sprint, one shot, one goal. 1-1. Can I play a defence-splitting ball as well? Not really, but James Ward-Prowse is good with the ball at his feet, and Ollie Watkins is on a mission at the moment. That mission might be to send us through to the next round of the FA Cup if it weren't for a wonderful save from David De Gea. How's he kept that out then? Has the option of the through ball, but he just doesn't have the angle for it. He's done brilliantly with his footwork. And he's completely left Serginho Dest for dead. And he's gone for goal. It's a hell of a solo run. You'd argue that he deserves the right to have an effort. But from that angle, it was never really going to go in. It looks like it's going to be 1-1 at half-time here at St Mary's. But this has been a very hotly contested tie with chances at both ends. And I guarantee you it doesn't stay 1-1 for long. Gallagher. Ward-Prowse, this might open up immediately. Beginning of the second half, it has. And who's the man to score the goal again? I know you guys are almost certainly going to say sell Ollie Watkins and buy someone higher rated. But do we need to? I don't know. I was of the opinion prior to this game, having not used him for a little while, that definitely I was going to sell Ollie Watkins and buy someone else or recall Armando Broja. Now, I'm not so sure. Jesus Christ. How there's only been 3 goals in this game. It's actually a great ball to Sulemana. And this could be a beautiful free-flowing move. This sees Ollie Watkins score a 3rd goal. He's a hat-trick hero in the FA Cup. Celebrating by throwing himself into the net as well as the ball. We are 3 goals and 1 Ollie Watkins to the good. We'll clear this, and as the snow is falling, The Manchester United fans that have travelled a long way in the cold to come down to the south coast will have to travel back with nothing more than a cup exit. And they'll have to do the same again in the next episode. Come from the northwest down to the south coast. And hopefully they'll experience a cup exit in the Carabao Cup as well. But we're through in the FA Cup thanks to an Ollie Watkins hat-trick. Does he now stay? I am so torn as to what to do with him. Let's play him in the next game against Wolves in the league, and if he can do it in back-to-back games, then that would prove that he is consistently able to step up to the plate and put in the performances when Scamacca's not playing. If he can't do it against Wolves, then maybe that does make the decision for us, and he isn't quite as good as he needs to be longer term. But scoring a hat-trick against Manchester United is quite the statement in the FA Cup. Now he needs to do it in the Prem. Wolves' starting lineup: Georgi Mamadishvili in goal is a great goalkeeper to have. Truffaut, Badiashile, Normand and Melvin Bard. Weston McKennie, Echikel Palacios and Owen Sonset, with Neto, De Tomas and Pulisic, 85 rated on the left. They do have Luis Diaz on the bench as well to call upon should they need to. You've got excellent winger options. Not so good through the middle. Just 82 and 81 rated, their two striking options. We are at full strength, other than Ollie Watkins up top. But given the way that Ollie Watkins played against Manchester United, you might argue at this particular moment in time, that is full strength with him up top, despite the good goal-scoring form of Gianluca Scamacca of late. Conor Gallagher, on the other hand, can't buy a goal right now. Sonset. Oh, brilliant ball, brilliant take. Just as good a save as well to ensure that it fell free to a defender and not just a simple tap-in on the rebound. Looking for Blas, but Sonset intercepts well. He's a player I definitely have to use at some point in career mode because of his versatility in every central position, really, apart from centre-back. Still Wolves press. Still they can't find a way past our goalkeeper. Pulisic. This ball to Sonset. Get there. Just tried to block a shot. Tierney does well. Oh, it's all Wolves, isn't it? Barely even get out of our own half at the minute. Can't get out of our own half at the minute. Neto with a heavy touch. It is all wave after wave of gold attack right now. McKennie into Raul de Tomas. Lovely ball out wide to Pedro Neto. Intercepted well. Now then, counter-attack. Ollie with a decent turn. The ball is on there. Glass. Ollie beat the man. Ollie Watkins has missed the target. Did everything so well until the vital moment. De Tomas going off, and they're bringing on Luis Diaz at striker now through the middle. Is that the change they need? Less physicality and just a bit more direct pace. Oh, it's a lovely through ball. Do you close the man? Do you block the pass? He's narrowed the angle, so you have to go towards the man. Livakovic did get a fingertip on it. I don't know as he needed to. It looked like it may well have been going straight over the top of the bar anyway. Corner to be taken short, though. Neto played in by Pulisic. Again, good footwork and good dribbling by Pedro Neto. Pulisic with a shot. That wasn't me. Sulemana has taken out Pedro Neto off the ball. I'm sure I was in control of someone else. He's like lunged for it to try and block it as the cross came in and taken him out. Wolves with the opportunity to take the lead. Owen Sonset buries it beautifully. Wonderful penalty. We trail at Molineux. Players agree terms before bids have even been made these days, don't they? Conor Gallagher draws the save out of Mamadishvili as we're looking for the equaliser. It is still 1-0 to Wolves, despite the fact you can't see the scoreline. So that bug, Sulemana trying to make up for his mistake. He might do it if he can find Ludovic Blas here and find an assist. Mamadishvili with a brilliant save to deny the Frenchman. You get an assist instead, maybe. Ollie's up. He's not going to get there. Again, Sulemana underneath it. He's involved in everything at the minute, isn't he? Smith Rowe to Conor Gallagher. No room for a shot. Serginho Dest Looking for Gallagher again, but I've blown it. 20 minutes to find a winner, and I am going to call on Gianluca Scamacca. Luis Diaz. Threw himself into that. Sulemana. Little back heel to find Blas. And then the ball to Wally, whose first touch was taken past the defender. And I've just substituted him off to bring on Gianluca Scamacca. Let me pause it. Let me make sure that we now don't make that change. Ollie can stay on the pitch because he's earned us at least a point. Nicely intercepted. 4 minutes left in the game. I am slightly concerned. This might be a case of player pulls out fantastic performances when threatened with being sold and then does nothing for the rest of the season when you make the decision to actually then stick with that player. I still don't know if Ollie Watkins is the man to have as a backup striker. When it comes to knockout Champions League football at the very, or Europa League football even, at the very cutting edge of competition at the elite level, is he going to be able to step on as a substitute with half an hour to go in a Europa League quarter, semi or final to get a goal to win us a game? I still, despite his performances today, don't know. Tierney with a header, and Luis Diaz will work that back. There's still seconds left in this, but Almeida has that taken away from him. We will get a point at Molineux, and a point only, but we got a point because Ollie Watkins scored, and we're through to the next round of the FA Cup because Ollie Watkins scored. So, has he saved his place at the club, or has he put himself right front and centre of the shop window? You guys are going to be the ones that decide that. So let me know in the comment section down below, and I will do as you please. Tony Garcia has completed his positional change from a 67 rated striker to a 67 rated right winger. Okay, not to worry, we'll adjust that momentarily. A bid for Ludovic Blas from Atleti. You know where you can go. Blas has been superb. Hickey actually hasn't played that much football this season, and that will have been a frustration for him. But I'm afraid he's just going to have to get over it. We've got Arsenal away in the FA Cup in the next round, so it doesn't get any easier for us. Manchester United, Arsenal, Manchester United, Fulham. I think it'll be the Fulham game that we simulate in the next episode, don't you? In the transfer deadline day conundrum. Have we got the next round of Europe, actually? No, not yet. Not yet. I think because we won our group, we'll end up having to wait for the round of 16 and aren't in the round of 32. We are 6th in the Premier League, however. We could, if we'd have won that game against Wolves, have been 3rd. And only 8 points behind Manchester City, who've lost again. But unfortunately, it's still 10 points to the top. Missed opportunity for sure. That will do us for today, though. Do let me know all of your feedback in the comment section, because it's going to be very important with what happens next. What happens next on the channel, though, is going to be Formula 1 and on stream as well, because I'm going to go and record Singapore now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.